What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here with another My Song of the Week. So for this week's Song of the Week, I'm kind of choosing a song that I just listened to yesterday, but hey, that still counts as last week. So um, yeah, so I recently have been getting into some more shoegaze and like other genres like dream pop and other IDM and stuff. Uh, and I feel like those genres are somewhat connected in a way. You know, kind of they all kind of build atmospheres and um and they use the instruments as atmospheres and vocals as an instrument. Um, there seems to be like a theme throughout those genres, I guess. But IDM doesn't use too much vocals. Anyway, uh, yeah. So I found this band called Airiel. Um, I've just been getting into a lot of shoegaze recently, and interestingly, I think this band is from Chicago or something. Chicago based, uh, and it seemed here it says uh, Ariel's ambitious brand of spacey, wistful dream pop has earned a small but dedicated following. Active since the late 90s, the Chicago based group's lush washes of effects heavy guitars and yearning vocals recall UK shoegaze acts like Kitchens of Distinction and Ride, and American indie songwriters like Bob Mould. So I'm familiar with Ride. I've listened to their first album called Nowhere, and I feel I can hear the um, connection between them. I feel like they definitely were influenced by them. But yeah, anyway, who cares about the influence? Well, the, it's nice to know about, but it's definitely not like the most important thing. The most important thing is the music. Um, and in my opinion, they do a great job. Um, they do a great job with creating that dreamy atmosphere. I first heard "In Your Room" from them, but that's not the song that I'm gonna choose for this because I feel like everyone chooses that song. So I might as well just choose one that I liked. I think I actually liked this one a bit more, and then "In Your Room" on first listen, but right now I don't know which one I like more. But anyway, um, yeah. So I'm gonna be doing Firefly, and this is off the Winks and Kisses EP, Melted. Um, it's not their first one that they released, I don't think, but it's like the third one, and I first heard it off. I was watching a short or a YouTube video about shoegaze riffs or top shoegaze riffs, and uh, "In Your Room" was in there, and I was like, "Oh, this sounds good." And everyone in the comments was like, "Yeah, this one's really good." Um, so I was like, "Okay, I'll check them out," and then here we are. Um, So yeah, let's play the song. I'm gonna pause whenever I feel like pausing, I guess, and feel like saying something. So yeah, actually, before we get into it, I want to give credit to the female vocalist that is on here. I think her name on the 20th anniversary. It says here that the her name is Stella Tran, I think. Um, so yeah, shout outs to her. Um, let's go. Huh. I didn't notice that before. It starts off with this interesting drum, and then the guitar just comes in like that. Yeah, so from right off the bat, you can tell they have that signature shoegaze dream pop guitar going on, which has the reverb, the delay effects on it, um, and you know that's the signature of shoegaze. And I don't know, I don't know about chorus and stuff on fuzz. I don't know if they're using much fuzz on here. Doesn't sound like they're using much fuzz. I don't know. They could be. Um, but yeah, that, let's keep going. If you listen, the bass is kind of in the back, but it's funky and groovy, um, and then everything just comes in at once: the drums, the bass, and then her vocals. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really know what she's saying here. The, she could be saying something like I just can't make it out. Uh, and honestly, I think that's part of what makes it good is, you know, those vocals, like instead of you focusing on what she's saying, you're just not focusing on like anything really except her voice. So that's why it like becomes more part of the um, music or part of the atmosphere, and her voice then becomes an instrument itself, um, and it just sounds like this is like pretty much the core of a lot of dream pop. Um, although, you know, other dream pop you can use like um, decipherable words. Maybe you can understand, but I can't. So second, I have to blow my nose because this is annoying me, bro. There's like 2 or 3 layers of guitar. I just noticed this, but I feel like the guitar is kind of more on the right side of the panning, if that makes sense. Or is that just me? Wait. Yeah, I think it's a bit more on just like evenly spaced. That part is nasty. Holy crap. That last minute or so that we just listened to was nasty. Oh my god. They just like stacked the guitar solo on top of, well, if that even was a guitar solo, it was like a very different type of solo. Very spaced out. And that's why it works so well. And then the vocals come back in too, and wow, this is just, I really got lost in that part for a second, like. Back on the left. It's like different layers of guitars on each side, I think. I can't tell. So yeah, I recommend you guys, if you enjoyed any of that, checking out the full song out for yourself. Uh, because then then you can listen to it uninterrupted. Although I'm sure some of you guys already know about this. But yeah, if you're a fan of dream bop, dr- dream bop, dream pop, um, or shoegaze, I think this is a good recommendation. I mean, what's not to like about this? I mean, like, just insane atmosphere that they're creating just with guitar and voice and vocals and bass and drums. I mean, well, okay, mostly with the guitar, but anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna conclude this up pretty quickly. Leave a like and a sub if you enjoyed. I don't know if I will be reacting to much of their stuff. I may just listen to their discography by myself without recording. Um, I don't know. It feels like they only have like two albums. It seems The Battle of Sealand and Molten Young Lovers. And those didn't come out till like later years, but that doesn't mean they're not good, I guess. So yeah. Um, that's gonna conclude it. Leave a like and a sub if you enjoyed, and I have a Discord server in the description. There's actually been some people joining recently, which has been cool. But yeah, uh, peace out, everyone.